back.
Yes.
Hey, it's Thursday, October 27, 2016. My co-host today is Joel McHale.
Thank you. Wow.
Joel McHale.
It is great to see you.
I'm so happy to see you. I never get to see you anymore.
I know. You've been avoiding me for a long time.
You, me.
Your husband is now living basically in California, no?
Yes, and can I tell you something?
No.
Yes, I'm going to tell you.
Please.
You're going to hear it whether you want to hear it or not. So I recently saw him.
Your husband?
Yeah, because we've been taking alternate weekends. Either I go out there or he comes
He's
home.
working on a television
He's
show.
working on a television show.
And he's doing a furlough program out of prison.
Right, and it's...
He sleeps in the prison at night. Anyway, go ahead.
And by the way, it's on tonight on Fox. Anyway, so listen, that's not why we bring it up. Why I bring it up is that he looks, since he hasn't been living with his wife and children, he easily looks 10 years younger. I'm not kidding. Every time I see him, he asks me if I want to take a nap, and I'm like, you look incredible.
Well,
like,
he's in the California sun. He's sleeping all night.
I'm telling you, he's never looked better.
You look terrific, though, as usual.
No.
I think that everyone already knows that.
No. I mean, what choice do you have? It's snowing out there. You don't want to go out there.
I like how 2 months ago I was here and it was hotter than Barbados.
Yeah.
And now we are entering...
Last week it was hotter than Barbados.
Yeah. You live in a ridiculous place.
I know, but you live in such a nice place. And you got a new house.
We got a new house.
Tell me everything.
We can't afford it, but it's new for a while before they come and take it away.
Everybody's going to watch your TV show and everybody's going to buy your book, and then you'll be able to afford your house, right?
This is why I'm here.
So tell me about the house. Did you do those remodelings yourself?
I did it myself, and so it's none of it's up to code. It's very dangerous.
Yes.
I put in all the electricity, so...
Is that how you cut your finger and put that gruesome video on Instagram?
No, I cut the end of my finger off, folks. It's fine. I'm fine.
You can watch it on his Instagram page if you want.
I know I was shooting the new show, The Great Indoors on CBS, and tonight after this...
Tonight at 8:30.
Yeah, it's on after the show called The Big Bang Theory. Nobody watched it. But no, biggest show on television. No, I thought the prop master was, during a scene, said, do you want the sharp knife or the dull knife when you pop this air mattress? And I said, give me the sharp knife. I can handle it. And in my pocket, I accidentally opened it up, slid my finger up the knife, and that's when I noticed, wow, my hand is super wet. And then, I covered my script in blood. It looked like I had been assaulted, and then people were freaking out, and I was like, it's really not that big of a deal. And then, so if you go to my Instagram, you can see these stitches.
I'm telling you, it is
People are terrified right now.
It's so gruesome.
Yeah.
You cannot look away. I watched it 1,000 times. I was like, this is so disgusting. Look at this.
No, and I took the end of it, I breaded it, deep fried it, and it was a wonderful meal.
I can't believe they attached it and you can't even tell.
This is a weird thing. Let's get a close-up of my finger.
Yeah, there it is.
Everything's fine.
Oh. Yeah, look.
Hi. This is weird. That was the strangest cutaway I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
But I'm okay, and I lost like 4 pints of blood.
Did you really?
Unrelated. No. I just said take 4 pints of blood during this.
Just for that.
I know people are terrified right now.
No,
I am fine. So without your husband here, what do you do at night?
Oh my God.
Do you have to take care of all the kids?
Well, no, one of them's at college, so I don't have to worry about him.
No, not at all.
Not at all. I don't worry about him at all.
Everyone knows he's just sitting at a desk studying right now.
Yeah, that's all he does. He's just studying.
Stop interrupting me, Mom. I have fine. And we've just been, it's actually been really nice. It's been, I was saying this, my kids like to sleep in bed with me when Mark goes out of town. And so at first I thought that was adorable, but now he's been away since July, and I've had 2 adult-sized children. And by adult size, I mean bigger than me. And I understand. People are like, you're not that adult size. I get it. I'm fun size, but they are regular size. So I have 2 regular sized people sleeping in bed with me every night. Really?
So I haven't been getting a lot of sleep.
Our 8-year-old sleeps in our bed, too.
And what's it like?
Well, he's 250 pounds.
He's a big kid. I've met him.
Horribly wrong. But I can feel him kick me, and I want to always cuddle, and he pushes me away and says, "Not you." And then the dogs get in the bed with us.
Oh no, you let the dogs in the bed.
Yeah.
Oh, see.
And a cat and it's not good. I never sleep. It's bad. But
Yeah.
I never want him to leave. And my wife is like, he needs to get out of the bed.
And is he the oldest? 8?
He is, no, he's 8. We have another 11-year-old,
okay,
and then 2 35-year-olds. But we said, when do you think you're going to not sleep with us in the bed? And he goes, oh, by the time I'm 40.
Listen, I'm living proof that that could happen. I mean, you could wind up in bed with your children well into their teens.
It's not smart, right?
It's so not smart.
Because if they get engaged, they'll be like, oh, she's in bed now, too. How about those Cubbies?
Oh, my gosh, how about it? Yeah. Very
You guys watch
exciting.
that? Do you like baseball?
You know, it's so funny.
Nope. I'm kidding.
No. I used to really, really love baseball. I did, and
Then you got hit by a pitch.
no, it's a long story. It's actually a long story. I have a friend that was a baseball coach, and I won't get into it. But anyway, I sort of like got turned off to baseball for a while, but now I'm back into baseball because my husband is playing a former baseball player, so it's like his life stream to be a former baseball player. Like he's always dreamed of being.
Kind of fat and drinking too much.
He's always dreamed of being
Kidding.
a
That's
former.
not all baseball players.
He's always dreamed of being a former professional athlete, at least playing one on TV. So now
Right.
he's living his dream.
But are you for the Cubs or are you for the Braves?
Oh, no. Here's the thing. I say that if you are for neither of these teams, then you are a monster because they both have been they've both earned their place in history. So
Yeah.
I don't feel like I can pick a team. I really don't feel like I can. But
I
having
understand
said that, I will say that I did get to run the bases at Wrigley Field, and so that gives me more of a pull for that team because I got to be there, and that was.
You hate Cleveland?
No, I don't hate Cleveland.
Just say it. Kelly Ripa hate Cleveland.
I don't hate Cleveland. I don't. But
I know.
I don't really. You know, I mean. I'm from South Jersey, so I would say the Phillies, you know, but
Right.
but they're not in it this year.
No.
Who are you rooting for?
The Mariners. Seattle Mariners, everybody.
Oh, yeah, you're Seattle.
My dad is from Chicago and has always wanted the Cubs.
Yeah.
But then Cleveland's going to have, they could have a basketball championship and a baseball championship. But I definitely have to go with the Cubs just because of my dad's family. And
I can't tell if the audience, like, are you with the Cubs or with the Indians?
or do you? All right.
Okay, all right.
We will decide this in a cage match.
Yeah, that would be exciting.
No, I hope it's the Cubs.
But I do love that field. I was saying that, you know, they have people will build bleachers on the roofs of their houses.
Yeah.
So they can look into the field. It's really.
And then they get sued by the team because that's illegal.
Is that true?
Yes. No, the team was like, you can't do that.
Really?
Yeah, they have to now pay the team.
Oh.
I know, that's the sad side.
Oh,
but I live in Los Angeles where all the Dodger fans are still moping around.
Right.
People are barely spray tanning. They go to their gym, they cut their workout by like, you know, an hour.
Yeah. No,
And they're just sad. They're just sitting in their car, their Mercedes, just what happened. So, but
It's a shame, too, because nobody has anything in L.A.
no,
It's really
no
sad.
one. Yes,
Sad.
it's not doing well.
It's not doing well at all.
The sun comes out and they're like, whatever.
When I visited Mark, he goes, see this? And he woke up and the sun was shining, and you know, I'm from New York, so when the sun shines, you're like, my gosh, the sun is out.
What
and,
is that orb that is casting light?
It's supposed to be out all day. Like people will say, you know, the sun is supposed to stay out all day. So we wake up and the sun is shining, and he goes, you see that? It's like that every day here. And I go, every day? He goes, well, last week there was a cloud, and the news covered it.
Yep. Oh, there was a chance of rain, and the weather person last week said, I would stay home until this passes.
Yeah.
I wish that were an exaggeration.
No, it's...
In LA, when it starts raining, people lose their minds. They're like, I might as well hit the accelerator and I'll get there faster. And they go crazy.
You know they do.
It's
really
yeah,
funny.
but the The problem with the sun in LA is that now it doesn't rain ever.
I know.
And I drink dust and sand. Everything catches fire, and you're like, it's fine.
You have to be very mindful there too. You know, when you take a shower, it's like you have to either use the buddy system or
just a damp sponge.
Yeah, get in and out as fast as possible.
Yeah, no, you can't. It's not allowed. We have a coin-operated shower in my house. It's weird. It's weird.
So
let's look at these kids. Oh, I want to talk about this thing that the late-night couch jumping.
Oh, what is that?
Did you not see the footage of this kid?
No.
It could be terrifying, but there he is. This kid. They showed this to me earlier.
Oh, is he sleepwalking?
No, he's awake, and at 2 in the morning, his parents told him not to play in the furniture, so he woke up and got in his furniture playing time. And then he realized he might have been caught by the security cam, and then tried to unplug
he's not
it.
Sleepwalking?
Well, it could be Paranormal Activity, the latest.
I mean, that is
the latest installment, because it is terrifying.
He's like, woo! I've always wanted to do this.
That kid's famous.
I've always wanted to do this. I've always wanted to do this. Mom said, don't do backbend in the house. Backbend.
That's what he's doing.
That's amazing. I love that.
Yeah.
I love a hidden camera video.
I think it's weird that they just have a security camera on their couch to their kitchen.
Yeah.
Isn't that odd? Do you have...
My girlfriend has a security camera on the baby. And we were.
Is it her baby?
It's her baby.
Oh.
And we were watching.
God.
We were watching her husband with the baby, and we didn't realize that it's like a two-way thing. So we're discussing him with the baby, and he's like, I can hear you. So he could hear us discussing him with the baby.
What? Wow.
So just sometimes those are two-way.
Oh, I'm sure the baby won't grow up to be paranoid or anything.
Yeah, no. So listen, I'm so glad they didn't have that, by the way. I mean, they had like the monitor where you could hear the baby cry, but after the second baby, we threw that away. Because I was like,
no.
They cry.
Because everyone knows with the second baby, you really don't care.
They cry.
You're like, it's fine.
So remember the dress, is it blue and gold or black and white, and then the cigar in the wall? And then, right, there it is.
We have to,
right.
That's like bringing the Macarena back.
Right.
We've heard it. I was like, please, somebody stop this dress thing.
Then they had the cigar. Remember the cigar on the wall? Right. We had that. It looked, people didn't know what it was. Anyway.
What? You guys know what she's talking about?
Yes, yeah. If they watch the show, they know. we are obsessed with optical illusions. This is the new one. Okay, I'm going to show you. What do you see here? What do you see? What do you guys see?
All right, put it away.
Put it away. What do you see?
Put it away.
What is it? What is it? Legs, yeah. What kind of legs?
No, I think it's a horrible painter.
Mannequin?
What?
And a horrible painter.
What?
Okay.
It's a person's legs, no?
So I thought it was a leg wrapped in saran wrap, legs wrapped in like plastic. Or oil. Right? Or oil.
I think it's paint.
You're right, it is paint.
Yes.
Wow. Oh, sorry, I totally blew that.
No, you didn't blow it. You got it right.
Oh.
Because we were 50-50 backstage. Half of us saw shiny legs, and half of us saw painted legs.
Hopefully that will not catch on like that.
Doesn't care.
Does. They're like,
I see arms, now what?
do you think that she's a Cub fan or an Indian fan?
No, she's a Cubs fan, definitely.
We have to get to what the show is about, right?
I know.
I mean, other than The Great Indoors premiering tonight on CBS. Sorry.
8:30.
8:30. Is it on during your husband's show?
No. That's why you're here.
That's true.
From the series Orange is the New Black, Uzo Aduba is here. I almost said from the new series. From the new series.
From the series Notorious, Daniel Sunjata, everyone.
And we continue our Halloween hacks with tips for haunting your own house. How about that? Such as that kid.
Putting saran wrap or paint on your legs.
Or that little boy with that spooky video.
You know what time it is right now?
I do know. Do you know?
Well, I don't know. I mean, we're just picking up these things right now. And I think it's time for travel trivia, everybody.
Ricardo Dominguez from Orlando, Florida. That was very... Ricardo, I don't know what you were trying to accomplish, but it was really funny watching you wait for something to happen with this.
I really screwed him on that. I feel bad.
It's pretty much all this does. It doesn't really do much.
Oh, it's okay.
It just has the initial confetti in it.
This is, as you can see, a pretty professional prop.
Yes.
They were like, how are we going to match this red light? Get red tape, genius.
We do... We do arts and crafts here. I don't know if you know.
It's really fun. If you want the Kelly Ripa lightsaber confetti shooter, just dismantle a light
Go to our Pinterest page,
Yes.
and you can figure it out.
Who stuffs these, Gelman?
Oh, prop guys, yeah.
Artmore stuffs them.
You guys never see Gelman, but he is a slave driver.
Yeah.
He really is.
He is just shooting daggers out of his eyes constantly. You probably want us to get to the trivia, right?
Yeah, it's Dawn Cheek's on the phone from Rathdrum, Idaho. Hey, hey, Dawn.
Good morning.
Oh, sorry. Let me get you back on.
Hey. Hi,
Dawn.
Kelly. Hi, Joel. How you doing?
Hi,
We're
you're
great. How are you doing?
Great. You have fabulous teeth.
Jeez.
I mean, look at that. That's a beautiful smile you have.
I like your
You don't
glasses.
What?
You don't like the glasses?
That's what I just said. I like your glasses.
She
They're
hates
amazing.
them. I don't know why. She said they're terrific. They're exactly what people in Idaho wear all the time, right?
Well, they are, actually, and the reason I bought them was to embarrass my children, and it worked every day.
Dawn, you are a woman after my own heart because I say, why have these children if not to embarrass them?
That's why
we were
we're
put on
here.
this earth.
Okay, we're going to spin the wheel, see what you're playing for, okay?
Yeah.
Here's a great prize, Dawn. The St. James's Club and Villas in Antigua.
Ooh, just like Idaho.
Yeah, oh, just the same. 7 days and 6 nights in a royal suite.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
This is valued
It's
from...
all inclusive, by the way.
from all-inclusive from Hotels.com. It's $185,000 value. That is
That's
a
right.
lot.
Or 8,200.
Oh, 82.
Oh, that works.
Yeah. Listen, you have 20 seconds and only one guest on. Good luck.
Here we go.
I'm so nervous.
No, don't be nervous. Just, do you have a computer?
Oh, be nervous.
Yeah,
Here
but
we go.
I'm too old to figure out how to work it, but go.
Is there a person in your house that knows how to work it?
Yeah.
Did you see the show yesterday?
Yes, I did.
Okay, all right. Okay, so maybe you...
You saw this show. Okay.
Yes.
Here we go.
Every day. Every day.
Okay.
Well, we'll see.
This is, okay, I'm going to tell you, I just glanced at the question, Dawn. You could be screwed. This is hard. This is hard, and I know the answer, and this is hard.
Yeah.
Okay. Joel, go.
If a train is going 85 miles... No. I'm sorry. Sure. Here we go. On yesterday's show, what kind of bird did Kelly say her uncle has? You have 10 minutes. A what?
Cockatiel?
Wrong.
Yes,
Wrong.
yes.
Congratulations. You the guests will enjoy 7 days and 6 nights at the St. James's Club and Villas in Antigua. St. James's Club and Villas, Antigua, tucked away on a secluded 100-acre peninsula on the southeastern. All-inclusive hideaway offers breathtaking ocean views, 2 white sand beaches, 6 distinctive swimming pools, top-notch restaurants, complimentary water sports, and much more. Your prize is valued at approximately $8,200.
Dawn, I can't believe you got that.
I love you, and I watch you every day. I take notes.
Oh,
Nice.
I love you, Dawn.
I love you guys.
Dawn, you already won the trip. You don't have to kiss up now.
Hey,
Listen,
you know what?
What?
Does this mean I have to get a passport?
Yes.
Oh, no, we'll send you one. No problem.
Oh, good. Okay.
We'll make one right now.
Yes, get a passport. Yes, get a passport.
Actually, you know what? See what happens. Just show up without one.
No, get a passport. I'll take you if you want. I can take you.
Okay.
Just bring those sunglasses and a driver's license. You'll be fine.
I know. They'll go with the driver's license.
Listen, if you stay on hold, I will tell you what my uncle taught the bird to say during the commercial break. All right, Don, now you get to help make the day of a lucky member of our studio audience who will receive a $500 gift card from World Market. So please pick a number between 1 and 233.
Who's it gonna be?
Well, I have 12 grandchildren, so I'm going to pick 12.
Wow. Wow.
All right.
That's nicely done.
All right, we got a big show with Aduba when we return. Stick around.
Still ahead on Live, we continue our Halloween hacks with tips for haunting your house. From the series Notorious, Daniel Sunjata, and coming up next, Aduba.
Kelly, that...
I'm an incredible singer.
Yeah. And Gelman is terrifying in those.
I know.
It's unrecognizable.
He's absolutely gorgeous. All right, she's known for her role as Crazy Eyes, Suzanne on Orange is the New Black. Now she stars on the big screen in the new film American Pastoral. Please welcome two-time Emmy winner, Aduba.
I love the toddlers.
Okay, okay, now listen. I just heard that you're a member of Taylor Swift's girl posse.
Indeed.
Okay, because I'm fascinated. Explain to me what goes on. Like, is it endless cupcake making and partying, or tell me everything?
It is definitely a lot of dessert making.
Okay.
It is barbecuing.
Okay.
We love a barbecue.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, I mean, I went there for the 4th of July, and she's just amazing.
She's a good hostess.
A great hostess, a great girl, a sweetheart.
Yeah.
And she just wants everybody to have a good time. It's just there's a huge, massive slide that, like, you go down and you're just ripping down it and doing flips and twists and turns and everybody's daring each other.
We gotta get invited to this.
Yeah.
We have to get
I'm in Katy Perry's gang. We rumble once in a while, so.
There you have it.
Are you from Massachusetts originally?
I am.
I did not realize that.
Yeah. Go Sox. Yes.
But you grew up in a traditional Nigerian family. We talked about this before.
So did I.
Right, so as did Joel. As did Joel.
Yeah.
And both of your parents must have been kind of shocked when you decided to go into the arts, right? Isn't that like not really a traditional Nigerian thing?
Absolutely. Like, it's not really what, you know, my family immigrated here and kind of go into more traditional professions.
Right.
And so when I was growing up, I thought I was going to become a lawyer.
Right.
Pretty much because I talk a lot.
Right.
And,
well, they're very similar, right?
Yeah,
a lot
of performance and a lot of
lawyers are theatrical,
Absolutely,
right?
exactly. They tell stories, Joel. Yeah, and I thought that's what I was going to do. And then when I was getting ready to go to college, my creative writing teacher was the same teacher as I had for drama. And she held me after class one day. She's like, I want to talk to you after class. And I was like, am I in trouble? Was I talking too much? Like, maybe I should be a lawyer. And she asked me, she said, what do you think about doing after school and for college? And I was telling her, I was like, I think I'm going to go and study law. And she said, have you ever given any thought to going into the arts? And I said, no. And she's like, I think you'd really love it. I think you might have an interest in it. And I think maybe one day you could do something possibly with it.
I'm so thankful to this.
I know.
Oh, my
Me
gosh.
too.
And your parents were like, who is this teacher?
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Exactly.
We're going to be paying for this forever.
Yes. For your life. No, and it changed the entire trajectory of my life. It was amazing.
That is great. That is just the power of the future, man. Listen, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to find out the role Uzo is most passionate about in American Pastoral. Stick around.
Brought to you by Hotels.com. Search hundreds of thousands of properties all over the world while taking advantage of their Simple Rewards program. Get a free night for every 10 you stay with no blackout dates. Hotels.com is the obvious choice. Still ahead on Live from Notorious, Daniel Sunjata.
That doesn't even look like you.
Yeah, no. And it looks hilarious. I mean, it's a comedy, right?
Yeah.
It's a musical comedy.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Did you had read the novel before you signed on to do the movie?
I did. I had read it because I just wanted to get a little richer context of the story.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the script was incredibly beautiful by John Romano and Ewan.
It's so tough. It's a tough, not script, it's a tough book.
Yeah, it's a very dense book and has a lot to say about our country, you know, as far as the change of the America of old into the America of new, that transition in our American history, and watching it sort of unfold in this small town family and community, and how everybody's trying to hold on to their American dream.
And how was, Ewan McGregor directed it?
He did. He directs it.
And he's as much of a hack as you thought he was? So, how was that?
No.
I mean, you said earlier he was a hack at the commercial break. Right? I mean, we were all here and heard it, right?
No. Not at all. He is, I mean, he's a genius. He's such a sweet, a passionate man, and like so talented, and his energy is just so excited, and he has a really strong vision for what he wants the work to be, which is just free and alive, and that's inspiring for you. And I think, you know, we got on the phone. First of all, my team was like, you know, Ewan McGregor would like to call you. Is that okay? And I was like, yes. Like, that's totally fine, you know?
I would assume that was a prank. I wouldn't even believe, you know.
Yeah, it was hard. Like, exactly. I was like, absolutely. And when we got on the phone, he was just so passionate. And I remember thinking to myself, I want to be a part of something like this. Yeah. Where somebody has this energy and this drive towards something and telling the best story possible. And I keep saying it all the time, you know, you can fake excitement, but you can't really fake passion, and he had that throughout the entire process.
Wow.
It's just amazing.
Wow.
Well, it's American Pastoral. It's in theaters now. Make sure you check out Aduba and American Pastoral.
And Orange is the New Black. The new season. Orange is the New Black as well.
Season 5. Coming up next, Daniel Sunjata is here. Stick around.
Film and television, please welcome back to the show, Daniel Sunjata, everyone.
I heard that the first time you came out here, you literally gave everyone like a heart chakra melt.
Yes. Yeah, I hugged every person.
I almost did that. I almost tried to do that.
Well, you did that.
But I'm not Mr. McHale.
You kissed that lady on the hand and she swooned. There was an actual swoon.
I think it's probably my breath. Sorry about that.
Sorry. They give out free chili backstage. So, Daniel.
Yes, sir.
You've worked so much more than me. And you've been, I have a question for you. Which do you get recognized the most from? Sex and the City, which I've never heard of, Grey's Anatomy, Rescue Me, Devil Wears Prada. When you are walking down the street and you're knocking people over with your breath, what do people say?
I have to say it's probably the one episode of Sex and the City that I did. I was so lucky to get that job. It was like it was the
now,
first.
What is this Sex and the City you speak?
It was kind of like a sensation on HBO for a second, but it was the season premiere of it was right after 9/11. It was the very first episode of Sex and the City post 9/11. Yeah. And it was also the season where the show had become like a phenomenon. It had caught fire. Yeah. And so I was literally on just for one episode, and Sarah Jessica Parker treated me really wonderfully. So did all the producers, with absolutely no reason to do so. Thank you so much. But that show just did amazing things for my career, and to this day, people are like, "Weren't you that sailor on that show, that Sex and the something, Sex and the City?" So.
Right. Yeah. See, I still remember.
You've done television. television, you do film, you do theater. Do you have a favorite, art form?
I would have to say it's theater.
Puppetry?
Puppetry, yes. I would have to say theater. It's just really difficult to make a living in a theater. I don't know how many people know, but Broadway minimum is $1,500 a week, which sounds like maybe you could get by on it, but then you got to pay Uncle Sam, you got to pay the people that work for you, and so you're like trying to live on $800
but New
a
York
week.
is so cheap to live in.
I know. Like rent is nothing, here.
And you literally have a Tony nomination.
I did have one, yeah.
Yeah, what was that? You played a baseball.
It was for Take Me Out,
Right, Take Me
which
Out,
was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Richard Greenberg wrote a genius play about like a superstar baseball player who happens to like come out during a press conference.
Right.
And this was a long time ago. This was before we had, was it Jason Collins? The first professional athlete who was actually, playing and came out. So he really had his finger on the pulse of something that hadn't even kind of occurred yet.
Yeah.
And
he
you
almost won the Pulitzer.
You were naked every night in the play?
I was totally naked in that play. I was, yeah.
How much manscaping would you do before the show?
I should have done more. I didn't realize at the time that was kind of like a thing, and people were like, dude, you might want to. I was like, oh, okay, sure. Well, I got with it. I got with the program.
It was before Instagram, though.
Yeah, it was before.
Yeah,
thank God. Yeah, thank God.
More next with Daniel Sunjata and his naked body.
More information at livekelly.com.
I'm glad.
That is hilarious.
That is
glad I'm still here, yeah.
Daniel Sunjata, this is loosely based on...
Very loosely based on Mark Garagos, my character.
Yes.
And Wendy Walker, who produced Larry King Live for 18 years.
Okay.
My co-star, my illustrious co-star, Piper Perabo. Her character, Julia George, is loosely based on Wendy Walker.
I like
and they
her
have this
a lot,
great relationship.
by the way. She's great.
Who?
Piper.
Piper is
I know,
dope.
yeah.
She's
I've never
amazing.
met Wendy.
Covert Affairs. You guys probably know Piper Perabo.
Yeah.
Coyote Ugly.
So they have this unique relationship, right? Where it's the media and the law. And,
yes.
Yeah.
It's about the relation. Our show's about the point of intersection between those two worlds, media and law, and also the relationship really between Wendy and Mark. Because if you ever see them together, they have a long history because a lot of Mark's clients would end up on Larry King Live, and there were times where there was some mutual beneficiality to that. If Mark needed to plant the seed of reasonable doubt in the minds of his viewers, and if she needed ratings, sometimes it was kismet, but other times not so much. Like their agendas needed to be simpatico in order for it to be.
Wow.
Great faith in our judicial system.
However,
that's just great.
However, I mean, the media gets a lot of things right, and this week's episode, I think that they will show that, and so you guys absolutely please tune in. But there's also a difference. I didn't know the difference between, I guess it's called hard news and I guess like infotainment. Like there's a difference between Larry King Live, obviously, and CNN.
Right.
And so I mean,
Not
the kind
really
of things
anymore.
that we're saying, not really, right? But the kind of things that we're highlighting on our show, this is not. We're not saying that this happens in the world of like of hard news.
Right.
That headlines are molded or created or that kind of thing. People are manipulated in that way.
And you're not naked at all.
And I'm not naked in the show. I'm not naked.
Well, we'll tune in.
I keep my clothes on. Some of my co-stars take their clothes off.
Airs tonight, Thursday night, 9 p.m. on ABC. Make sure you check out Daniel Sunjata and
Daniel Sunjata, everybody.
Coming up next, we're going to teach you how to hunt your own house.
Oh, yeah. Evanston, Illinois.
Tune in tomorrow on Live when Joel and Kelly take on the wife-carrying champion.
And today we have some incredible ideas to haunt your house. Please welcome Pinterest's own Monica Mangan.
Hey guys!
How are you? Welcome back. We haven't scared you away yet.
No, not yet.
Okay.
So yesterday we talked about front doors. Today we're going to teach you guys how to haunt your house. All right, so some interior and exterior ideas.
Great.
First things up, skeletons on the house.
Yeah.
It'll make it look like you are actually being sabotaged. So you can pick these up at all the stores have them right now. And
You don't get actual human skeletons.
No, they're
you.
so hard
You
to
might.
get.
Okay,
You
great.
might.
So hard to get.
So all you use is little floral wire to wire it on. You can do a front porch, outside, up top. He's my favorite. He's like, hey, what's up?
He's so cute.
Yeah.
He's like, hey.
So the next tip for your outside of your house, I'm going to give you guys something to try. So you've seen this like fake,
Yes.
this is fake spider web.
Yes.
It looks like cotton. The trick to making it look real is to really pull it, rip it, guys. Like, yeah, so yours still looks like a cotton ball.
This is a cool looking one.
So the more you pull it, the more it'll actually look like webbing and less like you cotton balled your house.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
All right. So that's that. I can take it from you.
Thanks.
Next thing, check out our mat there, our welcome mat,
How did you make a welcome mat?
So it's a $6 plain mat, and all we did is just painted it on. The thing with Halloween is imperfect is scary. That's good.
Yeah.
So you don't need a stencil, you don't need to go all out.
Yeah.
And my favorite thing in the house, this is a great thing for your kids to help with
Having
too.
a tiny door?
Having a tiny door is very scary, but check out the window. We traced our kids' arms and put it on the window. So any window, any glass looks so creepy.
Oh, I see that. That's so cool.
It looks like you're struggling to get out of a kidnapping situation.
It does. Happy Halloween. All right, come on down here. All right, now we're going to go inside our house and haunt it, okay?
Spooky dry eyes, spooky. Sorry, I love it so much.
Number one holiday hack on Pinterest right now for Halloween is bleeding candles. Check them out behind us.
Yeah.
I'll show you how to make them. Take a crayon, all right? We have a heat gun. A blow dryer works too, but this is TV. We need to move quickly, so we use a heat gun.
Okay.
We're going to turn it on. We're actually going to melt the candle directly over. Give it a second. Okay.
Wax on wax.
Do you want to try it, or do you not want to get it on you?
I'm obsessed with a heat gun.
Okay.
I've been doing this wrong. In my house, I've been using actual blood.
Yeah, you've been using your own blood.
All right, so it drips right down.
That's incredible.
You can also use red candles as well.
Let me try it.
Do it. Let's do it.
Oh, no, go ahead. If you want to move on to the next thing.
No, I want to
keep...
see you do this.
Oh.
Just don't blow it at me. You're going to melt me.
Okay, this is great.
Yep, hold it down.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I'm blowing the wax.
And that's a murder scene, guys.
Look out, everybody.
What happened? I did it. It's terrifying.
Isn't it kind of like mesmerizing?
Yes. Okay.
All right, and now this, Kelly, I need you to reveal this for me.
Yes. Okay,
All
take it
right?
off.
You're going to take it off and then look at the monitor to see what's in there.
Spooky, spooky.
Can you see who it is?
Oh, my God.
It's Gelman.
Oh, my gosh. It's the best photo of Gelman ever.
He's melting. I need to put this in the trunk of my car immediately.
All right, so here's how we did it.
Yeah.
Joel, we took some pictures of you this morning.
Oh.
You need to take a picture straight on and a left and a right. You're going to cut those 3 pieces and tape them together like this. Okay, so that way,
terrifying.
when we bend it in the jar, we have all your ears and everything. It goes right inside. Spooky. All right, come back here. Kelly, grab the lid. You can put a lid on Gelman.
Okay, I'll put a lid on
I'm just going to put this up in my house.
If only it was that simple.
There's that. Okay.
Put a lid on it, G.
So that looks super great. Maybe leave a little space. So
so it doesn't explode. Right.
All right. So check out this wall here. This wall is actually lace. So you can take any fabric, turn it into temporary wallpaper by attaching it with liquid starch. You just roll it on.
Liquid starch?
Liquid starch. The same stuff you use to iron your clothes.
That's
I don't
great.
iron, but if you did.
I have a lot of lace lying around my house. This is great.
Any fabric works, but after the holiday, you just peel it off and wash the wall with soap and water, and it's done.
Cool.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
Last one, these are my favorites. So took a regular frame and we took a mask and a bit of cheesecloth, layer it over. I mean, that looks like spirits are coming out of the wall.
I mean, it really does. There's so much you can do with cheesecloth and a mask.
Terrifying.
Listen, go to visit live with Kelly Pinterest board or log on to livekelly.com for more details. Monica Mangus, everybody. Coming up next, we're going to look at Joel's new TV show.
Watch my show. It's on CBS at 8:30. It's called The Great Indoors.
That's my co-host, everybody. That's a scene from The Great Indoors.
That's The Great Indoors.
So you play an adventure reporter,
Yes.
right? And now you have to take a desk job, and you're working with a bunch of millennials.
Yes.
Who think they know everything.
Which they do, but they're very sensitive.
Yes, right.
And they can cry easily, and my character learns that fast.
Yeah.
But it's a workplace comedy, and the great Stephen Fry. So he's a generation ahead of me. So it's 3 generations trying to work with each other, and we end up killing each other by the 4th episode.
I like it. It premieres tonight, by the way, on CBS at 8:30. So make sure you check out Joel McHale.
After the Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, after the Big Bang.
We're promoting it on ABC.